Not sure what kind of witch you are? There's so many types out there. You got Wiccan, you got green, there's eclectic, there's lunar, there's druid, there's Norse, there's every type of branch out there that you can imagine, and a bunch of them that people tend to make up even. It can be totally overwhelming, I know. So let's break it down and get it simple for you, and let's find out what kind of witch you truly are. I'm LadyStarFire, and I've been teaching you here on this channel for quite a few years now. And because I've been doing this a really long time, and I want to simplify things for you, okay? In everything that you do, so that you have the right information, the true information, okay? And none of that little crap that's out there, all right? But the truth about the type of witch you are, it's individual, okay? It really is. And you don't necessarily choose your path. Your path really chooses you through the type of magic that you practice. Let's get started learning more about it. Let's explore at least some of the many paths that are out there. Now, your Wiccans tend to do rituals, they have structure, they celebrate the Sabbats, the Esbats, things like that. And a whole lot more, but they're probably the least involved of a lot of them. But it depends on the particular Wiccan path that they follow, because there are different Wiccan paths, okay? Now, your green witch is all into herbs, plants, your earth magic, everything to do with what's out there, okay? Your kitchen witch. Now, you can be some of the others and be a kitchen witch, because a kitchen witch just simply means you are mixing your magic in with your cooking, okay? Which is something we should all be doing. Always mix that love in there, and prosperity, and protection, and good health, and all those good things. You should always be stirring all of that into your cooking. Now, your hedge witches, they are more into the spiritual work, intuition, journeying. They kind of dabble a little bit all over the place, at least from the ones I know. And you've got a lunar witch, okay? Now, of course, that means that they deal with moon magic, okay? The moon phases, motions, all the cycles that go along with everything to do with lunar or moon stuff. Now, you have an elemental witch who is all about the elements, of course, earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Once again, there's a lot of us that use those as well, no matter what title that you choose. Titles aren't always the greatest. Now, an eclectic witch, which I'm not crazy about the word, but it's the one that is used for it, but they blend a little bit of everything, or a little this, little that, little something else, kind of like how some people cook, and they just grab a few of this and that and throw it together, and it comes out amazing, okay? But there's all types of witches, witch paths, whatever out there. I tell people there are as many different paths as there are people, because you're going to create your own, okay? You may start off here, but kind of like that, grabbing this spice and that spice, you're going to pull in all the little things that feel right to you, okay? And make it your path. You don't have to give it a title. We don't have to fit in a box, okay? Let's go on. Now, be sure to notice what you're actually drawn to. This is going to help you more than anything else in trying to figure out kind of your path, okay? It's like, what really excites you, excites your spirit, makes you feel like, yes, I can't wait to touch this, okay? That's one really important way to figure out that that's right for you. It's kind of like I tell people, always listen to your gut. So yeah, that's a good one there. What feels like home to you, okay? When you are doing it or thinking of doing this or that, what makes you feel like, yeah, I'm home. This is right for me, okay? Whether it's doing, working with herbs, oils, spell work, divination, moon magic, whatever it is, okay? There's so many things out there. You have to figure out what feels right to you, okay? Because that's what's important. The things that truly interest you are the messages from your path, okay? So pay attention to them. Next, start practicing what makes you feel aligned, okay? Your path won't come from reading. It's going to come from doing. What are you doing? What makes you feel witchy? Try different things. Explore. Yeah, it's fine to read about things so you kind of know what goes with whatever, okay? But you got to experiment. You got to just try things until you find what feels right to you, okay? Doesn't matter what your friend over here is doing, or that one over here, or your parents, or whoever, okay? what feels right to you. That's what's going to be right for you, okay? Because we all walk our own path, even if we're walking together. Next, let your intuition guide you. It's like I can't tell you enough. Listen to your gut. Your gut is your guides, okay? And they will guide you. You don't need permission from anybody. You don't need labels, okay? Like I told you, we don't have to fit in a box. You just need to listen to your inner guidance, okay? Your inner guidance, as I said, are your guides, your spirit guides, and they are trying to help you get to the right place. Don't think you got to choose right away, all right? Nobody says you got to run out and go, okay, I think I got to be this. I got to hurry. No, you don't. You know, some witches know instantly, this is me, this is it, this is what I'm going to do, okay? Others, it takes time, and it evolves over time. You know, your path will shift, it'll blend, it'll transform, it'll do all kinds of things as you learn and grow, all right? It's perfectly natural. I promise you, mine has changed so much over the last 50-something years and to what it is now. And it probably still changes a little here and there. Because as we learn more, we find more things that fit, that feel right to us. And so we go, ooh, I like that. I think I'm going to add that to it. You go, I don't kind of like that one. I don't think I want that. And that's how you build yours, and it's okay. Nobody can ever tell you that's wrong. And if they do, tell them to leave you alone. Okay? Let's move on. Learn the foundations first. This is so important. Because if you don't know your foundations, you're going to be all over the place, okay? See, no matter what path you choose, all the roots are the same. You know, there's energy work, protection, grounding, intuition, cleansing, awareness. I mean, it goes on and on and on, and we all use it no matter what path we're on, okay? You know, these are all the skills that make every path stronger. And without any one of them, you know, you're going to be missing like that key ingredient in your recipe, okay? And once again, your path is yours alone, okay? No one can tell you what kind of witch you are. I don't want anybody tell me what kind of witch I am. I'm just a witch. I like it better that way. But anyway, your path is sacred and it is personal, okay? You don't even have to tell anybody what path you choose. You don't have to. It's yours, okay? And believe it or not, there's no wrong choice, because the choice you make, if it feels right to you, then it's right for you. The only way it's wrong is if it doesn't feel right, okay? So remember all of this and take your time. Yes, research, but figure out what feels right to you, okay? If you want help finding your path and more foundations, join my community in school. It's called Sacred Legacy Builders, and I teach classes in there. There's some free, there's some paid. My first year classes is called A Year and a Day, Learning the Old Way with LadyStarFire, me. But I teach you a good foundation to grow on. It's not teaching you a path that you have to follow. It is giving you a foundation to learn and grow on. You can also get on my new app, which is called Sacred Legacy Portal, and it's a web-based. So you're going to go to sacredlegacyportal.com, and I actually have a thing in there. There's a little quiz that you can take that kind of helps you based on your likes, your dislikes, your interests, that sort of thing, on what pantheon, you know, which kind of helps with your path, you know, that you're most fitted for right now. Not to say it won't change, but it gives you a starting point if you don't have a clue, okay? And there's a whole lot more in there, and I've added some more, and I'm fixing to add a little bit more to it too. But there's gobs and gobs of stuff in there. It's free to join. Both of them are. I said in my community, there are free and paid classes. And on the app, there's some free stuff. If you want to unlock everything in there, it's only $10 a month. And that just helps me pay for the platform, okay? Pays nothing on all the time I've spent. But anyway, you're welcome to all of it. There's links down in the description. Come join us and let me help you on your path and finding your right path. So I hope you enjoy this. Be sure to click all the buttons if you hadn't. Like it, subscribe, share, and leave me a comment. Let me know. Do you already know your path? If so, what is it? Because, once again, there's no wrong one. And, you know, if you don't want to share it, that's okay. Just give me a hi or something, okay? And if you need help with anything, always leave me a comment, and I will get back to you just as quickly as I can. And if you've missed any of the other ones in this series, because this is video 7, just one of these two sides here. One will be to this series. The other one will be to the pretty much everything I have out there. All right, so anyway, I hope to see you in the next one. And be sure to go back and watch the other ones if you missed them. And until the next one, have a wonderful journey finding your path and what type of witch you are. And blessed be.